all through your stereo. Get you through any scenario. So bump this in your headset. You ain't even gotta take a drug test. Footwork, but I'ma go. Footwork, but I'ma go.
Hey, so it's Natasha and Jen checking in on one Wretched Podcast.
Y'all already know what's about to come up next.
Each and every Monday.
What's the first thing? What is the first thing?
You know we gotta motherfucking get the vent out the way. We got to get the vent out the way.
Listen, if you just started your job today and they ain't got your paperwork together,
just quit. Just quit. Just tell them, look, don't even worry about it. I got another job offer. Don't do it. Don't do it.
And we know deep down inside you don't. But don't let them try your life like that.
Yes, because your first check is not gonna be right. But if today your last day,
you better head to the unemployment office, baby.
Yes. Hey, listen, don't quit. Do anything.
Let them fire you, bro, so you get that check,
Get
bro.
your unemployment check. And listen, don't do anything in regards to performance because you're not getting unemployment.
And don't go beat nobody up.
Please don't do that.
Man, guess what happened to me at work today?
What the hell is going on around here?
I'm gonna need a new job if these folks don't quit playing with me. Or
How the hell you gonna get fired on your day off?
Bruh, have y'all ever started like a new job and they didn't have their shit together? Like,
hell yeah.
you walk up and you all excited. You go iron your shirt. You done went to Walmart.
First day at work.
Yeah, it's like first day of school.
I don't think I ever been excited about my first day at work.
Really?
I don't.
I mean, you about to meet new people.
Yeah,
everybody
like,
trying to
but
pick
you
your
know-
swag.
I think my first
She don't
very
even fuck
first
with people.
job.
She don't even fuck with her coworkers before, so
Yeah.
she'll be excited about this.
I think
stuff.
my very first job, I was like
When you was 15?
excited. I was 17.
No, like, and as an adult, like, I would be excited. Like, I want to meet like my coworkers. I want to see how much my check, because I already calculated my shit. 'Cause,
Right.
you know, I be excited about that
I be trying to
stuff.
figure out how I'm gonna be the manager.
Yeah, it really depends on what job you work.
Yeah, I agree. That depends on what job you gonna work.
If it's your first day at a FedEx warehouse and you gotta be in that thing at 4:30 a.m., you might not be that excited.
True. But the first week is normally like orientation,
Again,
training.
It depends on what job you're working at.
Cause everybody ain't got that training.
Right,
That's
my
clearly-
jobs, I'd have
They
been
put you right on in there, huh?
Go-
Cause you
line
tall,
as
you
you
can
go.
hoop. They like,
You a
get
man?
me in the back.
You'll figure it out, big dog. Let me know if you got any questions.
Not big dog.
I got all the questions. But where do I go now?
When lunch?
Right.
What important
But
stuff?
didn't you
Where I
say?
get my check?
But didn't you say in your interview that you trained on how to do this shit?
Now that's a fact. Yeah.
So ain't no-
Everything I'm supposed to do, they thought I knew.
so
I'm
you,
so done.
and that's how it be. So
Hey,
they
I
just
mean-
throwing you in there.
Throwing
I've
you
never
in
been
the
on a
woods.
job that. I had one job when I was at a credit union, and it was like hands-on training, so you know it's small.
Right.
Bruh, I ain't know. I worked that job 6 months and quit, and they told me I could never apply at Piedmont Healthcare ever again.
Why?
Cause they said I ain't put in 2 week notice. I said I still gave my resignation up.
Yeah, nah, they only playing about it 2 weeks.
But then my little drawer was short too, so they probably thought I had stolen it.
My little now. People missing
No
money.
2 week notice and
Right.
little drawer was short. Okay, so alright. Nah, I think I'm just trying to think any job that I really had a great onboarding experience. Like every job I worked, I went in there to create a onboarding experience because they didn't have one. Like it was just always something. It was always something that was never nothing. Like my first job of my first day of my last job, I walked in there and they was like, "Yeah, so you gonna have to start running payroll." I ain't never done payroll in my life. Like, what is y'all saying?
Right.
Like, what? I was supposed to be an HR assistant. I'm supposed to be filing paperwork. Like,
Right.
I was nowhere near supposed to be doing that about no payroll.
Organizing stuff for y'all. You talking about running payroll? Y'all must go give me the numbers so I can enter them.
And I'm
Right.
talking about they didn't hire a consultant to train me. They already done plotted this up. And I was like, y'all didn't think to call me like Friday and be like, hey, we know your first day on Monday. We just want to give you a heads up and even see if you still interested in the gig before you start. Nah, none of that.
Dang, bro.
I didn't last long. I was
Clearly.
less than a year. But, you know.
Sound about right.
Yeah, it's just, I hate the first day and first week of work. Like, maybe I need to work for Google or, like, Coca-Cola or something like that. Like, big Fortune 500 companies, because I'm sure they have a good onboarding. Like, you know, Aflac in Columbus. I'm sure they love their employees in Aflac. Like, Aflac, their employee appreciations, they take the hell over. Their Christmas celebrations, they take over. Like, they overly compensate for not being able to actually pay them folk every day.
Yeah. That's how we
They benefits are lit. Like, they benefits, like, how they treat them and how they thank you for your 10-year service. Like, the owner of the company come and meet and greet and shake your hand and do lunch with you. And like, they're very, like, embracing their employees. So maybe I've never worked for a company that's
that embracing.
Yeah, that's all about an employee. Like, they know that their employees are an asset. I've never worked for a company like that.
Me neither.
I have, but we still find stuff to complain about. Like, right now.
Yeah.
Like,
what y'all complaining about right now?
Vacation. We don't get no vacation days.
How many vacation days y'all get?
So it's based off years.
Ooh.
So how many years?
My last job was like that.
4. And 5 I'll get more. 5 I'll get 120 hours.
That's it?
That's it.
Ooh.
But we get personal time too, though. But the bullshit on personal time, you only give us 4 hours a month. Bro, I work 8-hour days. What you mean?
So I
yeah, like
a month.
That's why I just be calling out. Fuck it.
Right.
Right, I feel like a doctor's
That
appointment or
is,
something.
but
see, that's why I always wanted to be salary.
So you ain't gotta worry about none of that, bro.
I'm going to work like my head is.
The thing is, you still gonna get paid. I gotta find some hours. But then when that overtime hit, I be lit then.
Right, because salary people don't get overtime.
But all my
okay, I work 32 hours this week. Who gives a fuck?
I worked for 2 companies, and orientation has been like, but now it's just kind of like.
So most of the jobs that I worked before now was like, okay, orientation was throw these boxes on that conveyor belt as fast as you can. Oh, and welcome aboard. Nigga.
Yeah,
right.
They didn't show you how to do your benefits.
They could probably get a packet to go home with. Read over this.
Yeah, and
this
then come back if you have any questions.
Right, everything that deals with everything.
And then they always want to know why the warehouse workers come back with wrong benefits signed up.
Well,
with
my company, they be having straight orientation. They just slow. I think they just don't it don't click in their head, but it's based off the company too.
It's based on the company.
Yep, it's like, based off.
If you aren't doing right by your employees, like when they come in the gate, you should be like Chick-fil-A employees. Like, it's my pleasure. What can we do this week? Like, how we can transition you, and then y'all can go back to all the fucked up ways after that. Like, after the first week, then you like, damn, this shit crazy. They were just like cool, but that was
they tripping.
Yeah. But it's okay though.
You got popcorn and fruit punch
every day. Chick-fil-A on Friday, like they set you up. You feel like you work, and then when they start treating you like shit, you still like it's like a relationship. Can be good at first, but then you be still hung up on the good.
Hey, it's funny though, cause we be the same way though. Cause I know my first week I be on time every day. They're like, oh, Jeremy, he was great. He was here 5 minutes early today. Like, about 2-3 weeks in, I'm calling your ass. Hey,
come on, start traffic
crazy out here. Right
baby
now.
didn't want to get up this morning. Boy, I had all the excuses.
I'm 2 hours late. Actually, it's crazy.
2 hours.
Then they want to have that meeting with you, talking about, oh, you started out so well. What happened? Is everything okay at home?
Right. No, here. Let's talk about here. Talk about what's wrong here.
This the real me, man.
Right. You already hired me. What you talking about? I'm going to tell you everything.
This is what you hired.
Right.
Like,
I feel bad for people then, because I be feeling like it's not enough for me. And then when I hear that, like, I be feeling like, no, I need more than this.
Right.
And it do be enough, like, I can't complain too much. But now I be feeling blessed. But
you did it good.
I mean, still fuck that job, though. I don't care.
Still fuck that job.
Well, I will say one company I did work for, like, we had a recruiter's training, and companies normally don't train recruiters. Like you just go in there and they just be like, here, find employees, and that's just really on your thing. But they took us through a week of sales training, recruiters training, sourcing training. Like, they took us through the full life cycle, so that way it paid. And I would say it stuck with me forever, being able to get that training. I was able to go on and train other people because I was trained. But when you do train, the only reason why a lot of companies don't like investing in training, because a lot of people don't know that it costs between $12,000 to $16,000 to onboard new employees.
Oh, damn.
So when y'all quit in 6 weeks, they just threw $16,000 out the window.
Yeah.
Down the drain on my black ass.
And then they got to do another $16,000. So now that's $32,000 that they didn't spend on training new hires. Because that's 6 weeks, you done went, now they got to put another $16,000 in there to hire and train somebody else. So that's why a lot of companies don't like investing in training and having to get them started back up. And
they love our training. Mm-hmm. They had a whole damn program for them, because they not only train us, they do stuff to train the people like in the field too.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because if you train, they'll stay.
Like,
it's a retention plan.
Yeah, not like doing like lumber and shit, but like train them on different like systems and stuff like that.
So I guess when your job got a quick heavy turnover ratio, they be like, but fuck that training. Because you probably going to be out of here in no time anyway.
That's why it's like,
makes sense.
We're going to cut costs.
Yeah.
Don't train them. Hook them up with the next person. That's what job shadowing. Put them with the next person. They ain't going to last for 3 months, based on your interview anyway. How long was at your last job? Oh, 6 weeks. Well, we need a body. That's what we say. We need a body. Put them in there.
Job shadowing is the name of the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they'll have you shadow somebody that don't even know what the hell they doing. Like,
I do that all the time. I have to, because I be needing to feel like if I plan on applying for this, then I need to know what you do every day. A whole 8 hours.
Right.
Job shadowing.
I love job
shadowing. So you job shadow for a couple days, but you know how to do Excel, right?
Right. Not necessarily. You can give it a shot, though.
Okay. Well, let's just show you the basics. And then they're going to talk shit about your ass. Be like, Connor don't know how to work Excel.
Right.
I done call HR, and HR gonna tell me, go read the handbook.
Ugh, lad, boy. Fuck you, mean. Ugh, get the fuck out of me. Ugh, girl.
I can't stand calling up to the office.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
So, we all like benefits. We love what the company comes with.
Yes.
But I saw, I was actually just looking up new employee benefits that people may be offering. And, of course, with these new Fortune 500 companies that are ran by millennials, they are becoming more creative with what they're offering employees. Yes. And what they were saying was you may not want to freeze your body after you die, but what about freezing potential children for after you've built a solid career? What? So Facebook and Apple are offering egg freezing as a part of their benefits package.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Let's talk about it. That is very millennial.
That's what I'm saying.
Because, you think about, let's just talk about the dating pool nowadays,
yes.
Right? So you just think about the dating pool as a millennial.
Yes, I said 25 to 1.
I'm telling you. And then it makes sense to freeze your eggs. Because you could freeze them, and that way you don't have to start thinking like, a biological clock ticking. Yep. I got to lay with whoever. Just give me a child.
Having these kids.
Girl, that's a benefit I might have to sign up
for. So they said the idea is many women are faced with a choice between having children and maintaining career momentum. By freezing their eggs, this could allow women to put off having their children until later. The process can cost up to $10,000 with an annual storage cost of $500.
Ooh. $500
a month, annual. So I'm thinking it's a year. So it costs $500 to hold it for a year.
That's a good benefit.
But that's an extremely good benefit. So Facebook and Apple are offering,
which makes sense because they're very. I hate to keep using the word millennial, but they're forward thinkers.
I was gonna say that. Yes, forward thinkers. They're thought leaders.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Google was right behind them. I'm sure, because I think of those kind of companies that. They do things that are out the box but make sense.
Yes, I'm sure. Even being able to do your laundry at work and bring your pets to work, and
even daycare at work.
It was one of my coworkers' daughters worked at Lars bars. The little healthy bars, the protein bars. The Lars bars.
Yeah.
And they had like this huge fitness program where like you could, you know, get up from your desk and you can go work out. Like, and they had the fitness center right there. Like just so many dope benefits that they come with. They're way more creative.
Well, I feel like if you are a protein bar and your company is centered around health, it will only be right that you have more benefits for them to stay in shape.
Right.
But I even think of like how when we talk about like the ceiling for like women and like wages and women and men being astronomically different. Right. Like that just makes me happy to know that as a woman, you're basically supporting, like, you don't have to choose your career over family. Right. Like, and I'm pretty sure that they have other benefits besides just freezing your eggs that is going to help women balance both of those things.
Exactly. And also, they're in the state of, is Facebook based in the state of California, right? I don't know why I was about to say Napa Valley, but in Silicon Valley.
I think so. I know they have, like, a lot of satellite offices. Like, I can't remember if that's Facebook or Twitter that's not based, but they have offices in Ponce City Market. Okay. Probably Twitter.
Really? So I know that with them, of course, being in California, I think that has a lot to play into it, because California is definitely a lot heavy women based. Like a lot of the laws there, you know, are helping women with FMLA and things of that sort. So just like you said, to piggyback off that, it's like, that's super dope for them to think about women and that, because when I read it about egg freezing, I was like, what?
As soon as you said, I was like, but it made sense. It really does, because it's so crazy. Me and my mom always have conversations, and I guess she would be considered like a baby boomer. But we were just always talking. So she got married when she was in her early 20s. And here I am knocking up past 30.
Right.
And she's like, sis, like, you know, every Christmas you come into the house. Right. When you going to find your own house to go to? Right. I just keep telling her, like, this generation is just different. It is and not to say that you can't find someone. It just takes a lot more work. There's a lot of other factors that come into play when it's like building a family. Right. But freezing your eggs, I think is that's one thing that's on a lot of people's minds now.
Yes.
Because it's like,
at our age right now. That's a huge thing. And I think, like, even with me having a child out of wedlock, I guess as you would say, like, I've always been career driven. So relationships have kind of fell on the wayside for me. So when I had a kid, everybody was surprised because they thought I'd be like a bachelorette for the rest of my life. Like, nobody thought, you know, like, Tasha have a kid, like, what in the world? But had I had that option to freeze my eggs, I know for a fact right now I would still be single. I wouldn't have any kids. Like, I probably would be further along in regards to, like, career-wise.
Focus on career, not
because like these 3 years, and not ever saying that it's a setback, but it changed my priorities. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I can't be at work till 8 o'clock at night like I would normally. Like, when I was heavy in corporate America, I used to stay till 7 and 8 o'clock at night, come home, power up. Still, like, I was just that type of worker. So, like, now, that was the heartache that I was having at my last job, was that I needed to be off at 4 because it was a 2-hour commute to pick my son up from school. Then I would get home and it'd be 7:30. It's enough time for me to eat, look at him, maybe try to do something small with him, and he's 1 year old. So, you know, like, that bothered the shit out of me, because it's like, these are the most critical times. So I was trying to put him to bed about 9:30. Then I'm trying to get ready for the next day, and then having to be up all early
for work the next morning.
Yeah, so it was just, you know, how women are trying to balance motherhood, because single parenting is real now. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it was back in the day. So putting your career, your parenting, or your motherhood on hold for your career is a huge thing, and I think it's awesome. I think more companies need to start looking into, we may not can pay women more.
Yeah. I mean, I would love for them to do both, but we live in a real world, so it's just like, to me, that's something for a company. It doesn't hurt you as a company to offer that. Because, like, to be honest, you have to be in a huge thought process to want to even go in to freeze your eggs. Yes. And I'm pretty sure there's, like, especially if you're going through a company benefit, there's, like, some type of, you have to see a therapist of the sort, which most companies offer a benefit plan like that. So I feel like you're already not paying too much out. Like, you're not paying in salary and wages.
Right.
You're just paying out in a benefit.
Right. And I think that's dope. And again, the evaluation is definitely going to happen to make sure you're in the right mindset to do it. So that does weed out a lot of,
people just freezing their eggs just to freeze their eggs.
Like, shit, it's a benefit.
$10,000.
Like, free drinks at the bar. Like, sign me up. But yeah, I think that's dope. Yeah. I think that's actually a super dope benefit. There was other things that those companies do offer, but I was speaking of benefits. It's like it's also in your handbook, and I think people should definitely read that handbook. But not knowing what you can negotiate, because don't forget that when you're applying for these jobs, if egg freezing is something that you're interested in and the company really wants you, they may offer it to you. They may not know how much is the cost of it. It may be worth having you because they can't offer something else. So just kind of if that's something you're interested in, any company that you go to outside of Facebook and Apple, hell, who knows? Anybody could be offering it these days. So that's something to just be mindful of.
To act, especially in the interview process. I even say negotiate down to like your days off. Yep. So like for your PH days or your vacation or sick days, whatever your job has, just negotiate and see. Like the worst they could say is no.
Yep. And you could say no too.
Exactly. Like, interview works two ways. I always say that.
What? I'm telling you, like, I didn't know that you could negotiate PTO until a few jobs ago, and I think she had negotiated like 18 days off. Of course, it was a VP, but I was like, damn, she had 18 days off in addition to what they already gave her.
Mine. I got a week more. I asked for 2 weeks, but they gave me a week, and I said I'll take it. It's more than what I got. So. But yeah, I asked for a week more when I negotiated. Because I feel like you said, when you interview, you really should come prepared with questions to ask them, and I think that will help you see what type of need they're in and what your skills can bring. And once you realize, like, hey, I'm a real asset, you need to start asking for some real benefits that accommodate your asset.
Exactly. Because what you don't know is they may be like, yeah, we could do that. That's easy. Yeah. Because if they can't pay you what they feel like you're truly worth, they could definitely offer a benefit that may not cost them in the long run. Yeah. Because that could be included in the insurance. Yeah. Or with PTO days, it's like, well, she's salary. It's really not going to be a big deal if she's here or not. She's going to work around the clock. She seems pretty dedicated.
But so, don't go overboard and try to negotiate your salary and your
pick
you got to pick your battles, right?
Pick your poison.
Topic of the day.
What happened, man?
Oh, it's time for that topic of the day.
Guess who?
Nah, folks, what we talking about? It's the topic of the day.
So when I go into the office, first of all, I already got to be at work at 7 o'clock. I already got to wake up at like 5:30.
I ain't seen 5 o'clock in so long.
Man, you so blessed, bro. Like 5:30, I need to get up, get my life, because I'm already sleepy. Even though I go to bed at like 10, because my phone be on do not disturb, because I don't. Because whatever you got after 10, that's between you and God. So when I take a shower, I'm already sleeping in the shower for 15 minutes.
Right.
So like, okay, I get to work. I'm all energized when I get to work because I don't have my coffee and stuff. Probably about 2 hours later.
Right. You sluggish.
Sleep, bruh. Sleep.
Wait, do it be cold in the office?
Man, what? I be having my blanket over me like this, like, bruh, like, this not where it's at. Like, what I literally have to do is go outside and get some vitamin C. Like, I'll stretch or do something, but the one thing that I have to do, I have to get up, go outside.
Right.
Stand outside for about 10 minutes, come back, then walk around and talk to everybody. And then I'll be good for about, another 2 hours until lunch. Then after lunch, that shit dead again. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm about to go outside and take a cigarette break. I'm about to go. I'll be back, y'all. I'm about to go take a cigarette. What Jenna is? Shut down, take a cigarette break. Underneath the trees, standing with all the white folks talking about life. But yeah, that's my number one thing. Like, I have to go outside and get some sunlight.
I'm so done.
Cause it be sleep.
A whole routine.
No
lie.
I
used to be out like cold, chin to chest, bro. Like,
I got pictures of my old supervisor took pictures of me, bro, sleeping at my desk. Like, Then I be trying to cover my eye like this. Like, bruh, the whole screensaver is on. What you trying to hide for? What are you trying to hide for?
I mean, the thing is, one thing that I really, really had to learn was, and start implementing in my life, was changing my diet.
Yes.
Was one of the major things that I had to do. And then also taking my vitamins. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was missing a lot of nutrients. And that was like, especially my iron used to be super, super low all the time. So with it being so cold, my body is just like, we need to go lay down. We need to go do something. And so it was, causing a lot of triggers that I needed to go and basically do something about. But yes, you need to, get up, walk around, do whatever it takes. Even talk to your manager about, hey,
can I get my schedule changed? Because I can't do this shit no more. I already got to leave the house an hour before so I can get to work on time.
Is there anything else I could be doing
to help improve my
hot teas? Getting,
warm
snacks.
rag on your forehead, your neck.
Getting snacks at work. Bringing healthy snacks that'll give you some energy boost. I like a lot of energy bars. I love like Lars bars and what else?
Energy drinks.
Drinking water is boring,
but it's so good for you.
I know, but it's boring.
So good for you.
You might bring your little bottle of vodka to turn you up.
Definitely don't go to your manager's office with that shit because you smell it all on you. Just make sure you have a pack of gum.
Yeah, bring your little small bottle of vodka.
If that's what you choose to do, I'm not knocking
whatever you do to turn you up. Music helps. I know a lot of times you can't have earbuds, stuff like that. But see if you could talk to your manager about bringing that humble abode to like, hey, I'm not that you're falling asleep, but I need to boost the energy here. Like, what can I do? And if they say nothing, not a bitch ass thing, then it's time for you to find something else because they're not trying to accommodate you. Like,
right? Because I know they have your best interests. Because they can leave at any time and go home. All right, I'm about to go ahead and work from home. So why can't I? Like, I think jobs should have like, I know some jobs depending on. They have like little breaks, but it should be like a nap break.
Yeah, and
like
we were talking about that. Like they should have like a meditation room. Because my sister had a company that she worked at, and they had a meditation room. Oh. And she used to go in there and get her little nap. They had a lazy boy that she could just pop back.
That'd be so.
And then she had to set her alarm. So one time, she done overslept and then woke up, and she's looking like sleep. And they having a meeting right outside the meditation room, waiting on her. Girl, I was crying, bro.
Or I know a lot of people go to sleep in their car. Like, I used to go to sleep in my car. I can't do it all the time. Like,
30-minute naps do nothing for me.
And it's just the fact that you just close your eyes and not think about shit. Even though you can wake up and be mad than a motherfucker. Like, mad. Be so angry. So
you waking up like a baby that wake up crying. Like, why is you crying? Why is you mad?
Like, fuck this damn child.
I'm going. You just crank the car and go home.
Fuck that shit, bro. Like, I can't even do it no more. No, like, yeah, that's the number one thing. Like, I know when I was in the office, like, it was this older guy. He didn't even work in my department. He worked on like the 4th floor in staffing. That man used to be walking around that bit. We be like, hey, I can't even remember his name, but he was an older white guy. Right. And he just be walking around, speaking to people. Then we see his ass again. We be like, okay. Either you will fall asleep or you try to get your exercise on. Because it was everyday clockwork.
Yep.
And it just be like, okay.
They need to implement like yoga or something, like something just randomly during the day, in between 8 and 12, in between, 1 and 5 to get people re-energized about wanting to be here.
So like we have like this little healthy challenge thing that we have during like certain times of the year. And they used to like give us 15 minutes to stretch and stuff like that. It's not a part of our regular schedule break.
Right.
But they only do it a certain time. Like, they need to implement that
year round.
every day, bro. Like,
but see, the thing is, it costs money to be able to allow y'all to have these 15 minutes.
And then we're not there to help the customers and all that shit.
Right.
I ain't gotta do shit because I ain't doing what they doing.
I could not.
I'm not doing
I'm
what they
over
doing.
here.
I'm over here. They're doing something else, okay?
But yeah,
people be working out, had their little weights and stuff.
I would definitely cut out sugar intakes early in the morning because that gives you a hard fall.
That coffee, that's the only way I can.
But how much sugar you be putting in your coffee?
I not that much because I'm a creamer.
Right.
I'm a creamer girl. I like cream.
So yeah, so that's why you don't crash too hard. But most like
niggas would be like damn,
crash. They crash and burn fast.
I'm trying to think of what other exercises that I like.
Like I'm sleepy right now. Unfortunately, I'm gonna clear the fuck out my schedule.
Well, it did. Like
I gotta go pick up a package from the mall, and I'm going straight to take a nap.
I think I'm gonna take a nap too.
Yeah, I need one.
Man,
because I work late at night and early in the morning. That's when you're gonna get all my activity. I'm powered up, but during the day, I'm sleep.
But everything else, like you said, meditation helps. Like I meditate every day for like 15-20 minutes before I actually, start working. And then when I get off work, I go to the gym. Mm-hmm. Like that helps me a lot. And like you said, vitamins. Like I could tell when my body is just drained. I'm like, oh shit, I ain't been taking my vitamins. I ain't been drinking enough water. Like I can feel myself. But sometimes
have you ever looked at something you don't normally eat and like, damn, I want that? That's your body telling you, like, get that tomato. You need whatever the tomato provide. I mean, a lot of people can look at things and be like, I need that. Yeah, I need that. Your body's missing something that it can give you. Grapefruits, whatever. So I would just say, if anybody, if you need help staying awake at work, I would definitely start incorporating, working out early in the day, getting on vitamins, changing your diets, walking around work, talking to your manager about, being able to, listen to music or
take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, at least so you can get your mind together.
Get a quote-unquote smoke break like Jenna.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, this 10 minutes can turn to a whole 45.
Right.
Real fast. You be like, damn, slob be all up.
Yes. Get your little break, get your little nap. Read booze, call your kids, do whatever it takes to, get back that energy.
And if you can't do it, just say you're going to the bathroom.
Yeah, and then if they don't want to give you a break, then
fuck them.
I hope I pass. I better pass. Maybe I should have just walked out. I swear I ain't hanging with them no more. But if I don't pass, I ain't got to pay child support.
It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. She get welfare checks, but I stay in court.
Nah. I'ma pass.
Drug test story. We popping off. Hey, we popping off.
Drug test story.
Damn, no, it's that. Sound like a cockroach that just sprayed his ass right before it died.
They talk like that. That's them super cockroaches.
That's them hood cockroaches right there.
JJ, you get on my nerves.
Hey.
The rule has always been on crack no jokes on me. Okay?
Hey, you be the main one, Johnny.
I do not.
But let me tell y'all about Dominique Henderson now.
Oh, Shawty.
Hey, Shawty, look, because she don't smoke.
Oh, yeah, you did.
She was trying to get the job, right?
She was trying to get the job. She don't smoke weed. That's not her thing. She don't do drugs. So
drug free is the way to be, kids.
Boom. And she in IT, which, I mean, I can see that she probably just like a brainiac. Just a smart computer.
Just high off of wires.
Right.
Got it.
So she goes in for the drug test and the orientation.
Right.
She passes the drug test.
Right.
But the results come back and now she's pregnant.
Huh? What?
She found out she was pregnant.
Hey, Jenna, how would you feel finding out you got pregnant through your drug test?
First of all, I'll be like, when did I have sex?
Alright. Well, anyway.
But look.
Mother Mary over here. Virgin Mary over here.
But look though, it's another twist with the story.
What?
Hold on. Is she venting to you?
Look, hey,
telling her whole story.
She didn't spill all the tea. So the twist is
to the comedian. I wouldn't know, but anyway.
Right.
She might try to be choosing on you. Though.
Hey, Shawty is now dating the recruiter who put her on with the job.
What?
Yes. So she been talking to this man for the past month.
Hold on.
Yes.
So this what we have to do now.
Right.
This is what I need to do to get
to get the job.
To get the job.
Yes. So getting all the interviews and not getting no job ain't working.
This how you get the second.
The deal.
Second and the third interview right now.
You need to let them shoot up the club.
Smash something.
But she
not even smash. She got to shoot up the club because they didn't even shooting up the club.
She risked it all, bruh.
Risked it
all.
And
he did too.
How did they risk it all? Nobody ever had to know that that's each other's kid.
The company ain't, but the life. How you know that man ain't married? How you know that man ain't got no significant other?
I wonder if she keep.
I'm assuming that she do IT, that she didn't went home and did her cyber work, cyber FBI work.
Hey, it might have been some love at first sight.
It might have been
interview type.
Risking it all.
So we gonna determine what race they are.
Guess what race it is?
Dominique Henderson. That Henderson is
I definitely say Dominique is definitely African American descent.
You think so?
Definitely.
Went to HBCU.
Yes. IT, yeah, I think Shantae is definitely black.
Oh, no. So you would sleep with your recruiter?
If he fine. Especially when he sent that email.
Look, he probably took it to Juicy Crab after the interview.
Big fan.
But we're gonna get something to drink, have some snow crab legs.
Yeah, and I'm with it too.
You don't sleep with somebody after they eat crab legs?
Oh, hell yeah.
That is one of the worst things
that box gonna smell just like garlic. That whole box gonna smell like garlic.
The spicy season.
Yeah. With mild sauce.
Hey.
And then you know his fingernails ain't gonna be all the way clean, so when you play with it, it's gonna be burning.
Oh no, it'll take about 2-3 days to get that smell off.
Exactly. Jeremy a freak, that's why.
Hey.
He be putting the butter
even with
on
the gloves on, you still gotta goddamn wait 3 days.
Oh yeah, they gonna sit on
right, because it's definitely sitting in it.
That's gonna sit on. You can't leave that out either, boy.
Well, congratulations.
Right,
Yeah,
congrats. Invite us to the baby shower, girl.
I think I would rather have found out I was pregnant by finding a job than.
Hey, she got a job and a baby on the way.
Boy, wait.
Crazy. Hey, though.
She gotta secure the bag, secure the baby.
Look,
now she can secure the ring. She might be on to something.
I don't know. She got her brother. She got a couple years for that.
Wait. Y'all didn't say she black.
Unless, I mean, shit, he might be, if you got a little check on him.
It depends on how good it was. That'd be another deciding factor.
Now, is it against the law?
One night stand, yo.
Is it against the law for them to be together at work, though?
I mean, but if he's
if the company accepts it, like, it don't matter.
Well, if it's a fraternizing policy, one. But if he's a recruiter for a whole nother agency and she works for a company, it wouldn't matter.
That's facts. Okay. So,
guess
I done had a little contract though too.
I bet you have.
She know all the rules.
All the rules.
She done had to bend a couple of.
I wrote them.
And fired them and everything.
Look, I wrote them.
That what it sound like.
In the office?
Wrote the policy.
Oh, I thought you wrote. I thought you said you wrote him.
Oh, damn.
I ain't never slow nobody at work.
Oh.
She ain't say that too confidently, y'all.
Right.
But I'm gonna just keep it moving.
Next.
So, next.
Who we have this week?
Hey, this week we got a brother named Malcolm Richardson. All right, he's a social studies teacher. Look at that.
Social studies.
Social studies teacher at Lee County High School.
Mm-hmm. Well, Lyric is in Georgia Studies. They call it Georgia.
Okay, so she's in the 7th grade, 8th grade.
Yeah, but they got worlds. That's just like on Power, bro. The teacher.
Don't drugs.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we gonna have to see about this brother here because
he said he a social studies teacher.
Social studies teacher, and obviously somebody hated on him. I don't know if it was a student or what, but they brought it to the principals.
I bet it's a parent.
Might have been a parent. Brought it to the principal's attention.
One of the students fucked one of the parents.
They was in high school?
High school.
Oh, definitely a student.
I don't know.
She didn't get passed. She was sucking that man thing in the classroom.
And the child didn't pass?
Yep, child didn't pass.
Did black people do that? He said Malcolm who?
Malcolm Richardson. This is in Houston, Texas. Right. So somebody brought to the principal.
It might be. It might be.
Somebody told the principal that man smelled like weed.
The kid, the social study teacher.
Somebody said he smelled like weed. Now, from his defense, he said he does smoke weed, but he never comes to school smelling like weed. But you know how we can be sometimes.
Your same closet that you when you smoked yesterday.
Hey,
so what the fuck?
You know how we be though. If you smoke weed, you the only person that don't know you smell like weed.
Right.
You gotta
just
ask
like
somebody.
people that smoke cigarettes, they don't know they smell like cigarettes.
Right. So he probably thought he was straight this day. But might have had a little blunt early in the morning or something. Fingertip still had a little weed.
You a whole social studies teacher, bro. Like, you can't.
He can't stand the motherfucking kids, bro.
But you go to a high.
I think teachers should be able to.
No, they should. They should. But I'm pretty sure at the high school, the kids smoking weed too.
So they peeping game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
They're probably one of them. And they just put it on his ass so they didn't get caught.
He probably bought it from the kid.
I had a math teacher.
Teachers is doing that shit.
They used to blow it down.
I had a science teacher.
I ain't never seen a teacher that smelled like weed, bro. Like,
nah. See, my math teacher.
And I went to the hood high school.
We smelled like weed before they did.
Right. He had a strong ass cologne though. His whole room would smell like a different smell. Right. So it's like he was hard to kind of.
So that nigga smelled like blunt spray in the classroom.
Cause that one blunt powder. Still use a blunt powder.
He had this little natural smell. It was like
he used
like on them African scent. Yeah.
Like, good. Alright, y'all. If you are not, please make sure that you're following us on social media. LCK Work Podcast, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that dope stuff. Website, fuckworkpodcast.com, LCKworkpodcast.com. Alright, everybody bow their heads. Jenna, you gonna close us out with a word prayer?
I sure am.
Yes, come on, God.
If y'all in the car, you don't have to close your eyes because I don't want y'all to die.
Right.
Alright, head bow. Let's do it. Bye. Lord, as I start this day, let me remember how blessed and lucky I am to be in my job.
Amen.
Remind me to be grateful for the work that I do, the people I meet, and the wage that I receive.
Yes.
Keep me cooperative with my colleagues and friendly to the people I serve.
Please, God.
But if one motherfucker try me today, it's gonna be they ass.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry, y'all. Let me reel it back. I'm sorry, Lord. I apologize. Forgive me. Bring it back in.
Yes.
Woosah.
Back to the Lord.
If I have to complain, make me think of the common good and later of my own welfare.
Yes.
Help me to be honest in my dealings and responsible in the tasks that are assigned to me.
Yes.
Make me aware that in my work, I bring your work to completion.
Yes, God.
In the name of Jesus, I pray.
Amen.
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 Amen. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.